Hey guys, this is Chandra, and I wanted to show you the flowers that I'm going to be making to stick on the folio for the matting. These are the flowers that come in this die set, and it's by Holtz, and it just says it's 660227. So I've already die cut one, and all you're going to do is it comes with this little quilling tool, and you're just going to start folding it like this. So I stuck it in there, and now I'm going to fold it, and I'm folding towards the center. And I want my pretty paper on the outside. So when I get done, I'll just pull it off there, and I will glue it to the last petal there. Whoa, too much glue. Man, I keep on forgetting that stuff comes out fast. Alright, so what I like to do when I'm gluing flowers is pinch it, let it dry. While it's drying, I'm going to play Best Fiends. And yes, this video is sponsored by Best Fiends. And it's a free puzzle adventure game where you collect and upgrade characters by matching same colored objects to defeat the slugs. So you can connect it to your Facebook and play with your friends. So here's the app. And I have an Android phone. It works on iPhone, iPads, tablets. Sometimes I play on my tablet. Sometimes I play on my phone. It just depends on where I'm at in my house. And what's cool is that since it's linked to my Facebook, I can pick up on whatever level that I'm on. So I'm on level 32 right now. And so what I have to do is I have to match up. Let me see if I can zoom in here. I have to match up the little fruits and leaves and colors, so it just has to be the same color. So, and you can do multiple, you can go across, what have you. So I have to match these up, and I have to get rid of this box, and I have to get rid of this little bug here. And then every time you like power up here, like when I've grabbed all of them, it goes to that bug, and that bug like slams on the slug. I mean, if it were me, I would just use salt on the slug, because that's what you do. You put salt on slugs, right? But it's a really addicting game. It's like Candy Crush spiked up a little bit, and I just like am addicted to that. So the problem is I find myself playing this so long that I forget about crafting, and then there you go. So some levels you zoom right through, and some levels you get a little bit stuck on. Like this might be my third time doing this level, and it's really good like to play when you're in line at the store, because you know how Michael's has like 15,000 people and they only have 2 registers open, or so I just sit here and play until I get my turn in line. And this month you can play the Valentine's Heart Challenge to win rewards in celebration of Valentine's Day, and there will be a free gift on Valentine's Day. So be sure to play that day and download the game for free, which will be a link in the description bar. And if you download now using the link below, you'll get $5 worth of gold and diamonds for free. So diamonds are awesome. Now, on to the project. So this should be dry now. And so once it's dry, you can kind of fluff it out. I think this would work better if it had double-sided paper, or maybe I should have put the pink. Let's try another one. So here are some of the dies. It comes with a lot of flowers. So let me see. Let's use this big one here. So I'm going to poke this out on the dots, and really you want to use your poking tool, but you know, I don't know where mine is, so I'm using my cutter. Okay, I think that should get them all out. To release the die. I wonder if I stuck wax paper on it, if it would be better. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to fold. See, this comes with a quilling tool. If you don't know what quilling is, there's a like little, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little space in there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this paper in the space, and then I'm just going to roll. Did I just do that? Yes, I did. All right. So this time what I'm doing is I'm rolling the pretty side in. So when I fluff it out, you can actually see the pretty side out. So once you get to this big spot right here, that's where you want to glue. So I'm taking out the quilling tool. I'm going to push this in. And I'm going to stick, of course, a lot of glue. Man, and I'm going to put that on there. And so you can pinch it or hold it. If you pinch the sides up like this, and then you can go about doing something else, because you guys know how I'm a multitasker. So you could go back to playing your best fiends, or you could make another flower. So it's up to you what you want to do. But I just thought this was a cute little die, and I hadn't seen it before. I got it, where did I get this at? I don't even remember where I got it. I think Hobby Lobby, maybe, when they were on sale. So then I'm going to put this on the front of my folios that I'm making. So stay tuned for the next video on matting. But you could also make these flowers and then dip them in UD. If you have a UD melter, that used to be really cool a couple years ago. And also you can take the quilling tool and quill the flowers, the petals back a little bit, or you can just bend them with your finger. But then you have a pretty flower for the top of your album. And some of these, what I like about this die, excuse me, I don't know why I'm hoarse. I like about this die is that some of them are really tiny flowers, so they're not going to add bulk to your albums. So get out your dies that you haven't used forever, and let's make our own flowers for our folios and albums and stuff. I'm going to try to make everything, because I didn't buy any accessories for this paper that I'm using to mat this folio. And so these are like tiny, I think this one, let's do the pretty side in. I guess it's just trial and error figuring out how you want your flower to look. I think it would be better to use double-sided paper, or if you don't have double-sided paper, to spray the paper before you cut it. Let it dry completely. Spray it with like Glimmer Mist or something, and let it dry, and then you'll have a pretty, but look how tiny this rosette is. I mean, that is so cool. So I hope you guys liked this video, and again, this is the die that I'm using. It's by Tim Holtz, 660227. And stay tuned for the next video where I show you how I'm using these flowers that I made on the folio that I'm going to mat. Thanks, guys. Bye.